Greetings, this is Richard Nakatsu and my project is on the Princess Bernice Pauahi Bishop Trust. Learning outcomes has to do with the admission policy to Kamehameha schools, its legal proceedings, and the lessons learned. So when Princess Pauahi died in 1884, she left an enormous estate, of which most of it was to develop and erect a school for children of Hawaiian descent and to be named the Kamehameha schools. So the legal issues pertain to whether they or the Kamehameha schools have a race-based admission policy based on giving preference to Hawaiians of pure or part Aboriginal blood. So then fast forward to June of 2003, the lawsuit was filed on behalf of a non-Hawaiian student that they were not considered for admission based on race. In November 2003, the Judge K, dismissed the lawsuit, saying that their admissions served a legitimate remedial purpose. So then the plaintiffs appealed in August of 2005 to the Ninth Circuit, and in a ruling of 2-1, ruled that the admission policy was unlawful race discrimination. Then in February 2006, the Attorney General at that time asked the Ninth Circuit, and they agreed to rehear the appeal before a 15-judge panel. Then in December 2006, by a very narrow margin of 8-7, the 15-judge panel reversed the decision of the Ninth Circuit and affirmed Judge K's earlier ruling. The majority ruled that the Kamehameha's policy does not run afoul of a civil rights law based on the unique factors of the history of Hawaii, the socio-economic plight of the native Hawaiians, and the school's remedial mission. The dissent stated that the civil rights law prohibits a private school from denying admission to prospective students because of their race, and that the fact that Congress has passed some measures promoting Native Hawaiian education says nothing about whether Congress intended to exempt Native Hawaiian schools. So then the plaintiffs in March 2007 petitioned for the U.S. Supreme Court to review the Court of Appeals ruling, and Kamehameha schools quickly settled for undisclosed amount, but later the attorney for the plaintiff reported that to be about $7 million settlement. So the lessons learned was that Kamehameha schools didn't want the case to go to the U.S. Supreme Court for fear of losing the case and then being ordered to allow students of non-native Hawaiian ancestry admission to the school. Also, racial discrimination and a race-based admission policy is unconstitutional, and that the best practice is to give preference to Hawaiians, and if openings are available, enroll non-native Hawaiians. Thank you.